I saw this train wreck twice for you guys. Okay? That's dedication. Suicide Squad is directed by David Ayer and stars Will Smith and Margot Robbie, and that's all you need to know because no one else is as important as those two. It's basically about bad guys in a prison being forced to be good guys by the government and save the world. That's it. And the premise is genius, but they didn't do much with it. Before I get to the problems, let me list a few good things that we got here. You got Will Smith, charismatic as crap, and every scene he's in just puts a smile on your face. Margot Robbie, great Harley Quinn. Her lines, not so great, but acting-wise, amazing. Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang, he was actually kind of good. Except for the few scenes when he was doing his Tom Hardy impression and refused to say things clearly, but for the most part, good, funny character. And El Diablo was perfect in the way that he was strong enough to actually fight against the villain, and he had enough backstory that made you feel for him without taking up too much runtime. What I'm basically saying, all the characters should have gotten as much backstory and screen time as El Diablo. This movie has a lot of small things that are good, but there was 3 really big things that just ruined the whole movie for me. The first thing is the pacing, because you get the first 2 acts of the movie in the first 20 minutes of the movie, and then the last hour and 40 minutes of the movie is the 3rd act. And it's sort of hard to wrap your brain around what you're watching when you're seeing this unfold. You're like, wait, I've been here for 25 minutes and we've already got to the Skybeam and the main villain and the destruction of the Earth, and what? What? Felt like the writers were so eager to get to the big climactic action scene that they just sort of skipped everything to get there. And it felt super rushed. Another thing was the character development. You got Deadshot and Harley Quinn, they get too much backstory, and the movie's just riddled with flashbacks for them too. And then you got characters like Katana and Killer Croc that are very interesting, but they don't get any backstory at all. Maybe a line here or a brief scene that lasts about 5 seconds to sort of explain their struggle, but that's it. You get almost nothing. When you get 20 minutes for other characters, you get 5 seconds for other characters. Like I said, El Diablo is perfect. You get about like 7 to 10 minutes of backstory, make you feel for him, make you feel why he is the way he is, and that's all you need. My biggest complaint is the last 30 minutes. Because up to this point, I can forgive a lot of the stuff I saw. I can forgive some character inaccuracies or some pacing issues, but the last 30 minutes were so bad. Like, so bad. I don't know how this even happened. The main problem is the villain, which I won't spoil, because someone spoiled it for me and I wasn't too happy about it. The main villain was too powerful for the Suicide Squad. Because you got a guy with a gun, a guy with a boomerang knife, a guy with, teeth, and a guy who can shoot fire against someone who's just super powerful that even the Justice League would have a hard time defeating. I mean, it's just regular people versus a god, which does not make for an interesting climactic fight. And that's what put me over the edge of, I was sort of like, maybe I like it, maybe I don't like it, but that last 30 minutes made me go, nope, this is a bad movie. I've got a movie pitch for this that fixes everything and would make it a great movie, which I will post later, much later. I'm only doing one video tonight. I got a spoiler review next, and then I'll do my movie fix. Gosh, there's a lot of Suicide Squad stuff. Anyway, my last thing is the Joker. He was okay. He was a background character for 3 scenes. Didn't do much. He didn't have a full scene. He just really had show up, say a thing, cut to a different scene. He didn't have that, pencil disappear scene that we got with Ledger. He just didn't do anything. That's a problem. He didn't do anything. I want to see more of him to really determine whether or not I like Jared Leto as a Joker. But right now I'm on the fence. In total, there was some good stuff in this movie. There's a few cool action scenes, but the pacing and the last 30 minutes and the lack of character development for a few certain characters and the overdevelopment of other characters really makes for a mixed bag of a movie. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10 because I can't say it's good. I also can't say it's the worst movie I've ever seen. It's better than BVS, which I gave a 6.5 originally, which is now bumped down to a 5 after multiple viewings. But yeah, Suicide Squad, 5.5 out of 10. Well, that's all I got for you. Like, comment on your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe. And one more thing, I directed and acted and wrote a video, and the trailer for that video is up. So, I'll put the link in the description down below. Go watch it, because I want views. It's sitting at like 170 right now. I want more views. Anyway, that's all I got. I gotta edit this and go to sleep. I'm exhausted. So, have a nice day, you lovely people.